What's up, everybody? This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious coming at you with a review of Shield of Wings' brand new album, Unfinished. Right off the bat, the introductory track hits you sort of like Camelot meets Rhapsody meets fantasy film score. I think they mentioned Howard Shore as one of their main influences, and it definitely shows in setting the mood. There's a really cool symphonic atmosphere being set immediately, and I always bring this up, but it is just this great score that I could see the band walking out on stage to one by one. Quick note, it seems very obvious early on. The guitars are pretty low in the mix, which is weird for this style of music. Generally, Nightwish, even if Tarja Turunen and her successors have been the focal point of the band, it's still a metal band, and guitar would be considered the main instrument. The drum production is not what I'm used to, but I do think it fits the style well, so kudos to whoever came up with this. Musically, the Nightwish comparisons are going to be pretty obvious, but I think it is a little more streamlined. I brought up Camelot earlier. That's probably a good stepping stone, except that it is, of course, female-fronted. So maybe a band like Xandria, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, Xandria, with their album Nightfall. Basically, just a little more in the way of riffs and double bass, although the symphonic stuff here is awesome. Again, the film score comparison, there are not many bands that can pull this off, Rhapsody being the most notable, I think, but it is a feat in and of itself to reach that level. The instrumentation on this album is solid. Everyone is definitely pulling their own weight. A quick criticism I might add is that I think a lot of the choruses could have been more anthemic. Perhaps I'm thinking too much like Camelot and not enough like Nightwish. It's definitely more of the mid-tempo but melodic style rather than the all-out balls-to-the-wall burners that someone like Rhapsody would produce. Another criticism I'll add is that I think the back half of the album is infinitely stronger than the first half. So it took me a while to get into this. The highlights to me were Mind of Myth, Sunfire Shower, and the last track, The Scarred Clay Reshaping, which is this awesome waltz with really memorable melodies and arrangement. So there is definitely some great songwriting on this disc. I just wish I didn't have to wait so long to hear it. Not that the first half of the album is lackluster, but usually there's an art to sequencing albums, and this one saved it all for last. I think you generally want to err on the side of having the first track be the really memorable one. I'm actually now asking myself whether it's ever been a thing when remastering an album to change the order. I know Sad Wings of Destiny got its sides flipped, and that pisses off a lot of fans. And I certainly listened to it in the original order. But other than that, The Elder by Kiss. I digress. But it would be something I'd be interested in exploring with this album. Also, I think Breaking the Law and Rapid Fire got switched on some versions of British Steel. Anyway, great job, guys. Hope you get to tour soon. Would definitely come see you live. Rock on.